If you turn the wheel to the right, say, you transfer weight to the left, and you could generate up to 100% traction, friction, or grip in lateral force. Past that point, you skid. If you have a stability management system such as dynamic stability control, the system will come into play and try to bring the car back within the limit that is available that day on that surface. If you turn the wheel to the left, the same thing happens with the exception that you're transferring the weight to the right-hand side of the car. Now, your job as a driver is to try to maintain and keep the car within the limit of grip at all times, regardless of the surface you're driving on. Basically, you're a weight manager. If you look at the graph, obviously, if it rains, the limit is less than in the dry, but you still get 100%. If it's icy or snowy, the limit is even less, but you still get 100%. The 100% is just smaller. And that is true regardless of your drive system, whether you have front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. So there is a limit, and the limit is whatever is on the surface. Case in point, think about it. November, first snowstorm of the year. What's the first kind of car you see in the ditch? They're all-wheel drives, because people could go that much faster than us mortals with two-wheel drive cars. The fact is, all-wheel drive does have an advantage. It has an advantage to put power down. That is what it's designed for. So accelerating an all-wheel drive will have potentially better acceleration than a two-wheel drive because you're trying to put power down on 4 contact patches rather than 2. If you're going up a hill and it's slippery, yes, all-wheel drive will have an advantage. If you're braking, it loses its advantage because now you're trying to generate grip between rubber and a surface. If you're turning the wheel, same thing. You're no longer putting power down. You're trying to generate grip between a surface and rubber. So I don't care if you have 8-wheel drive. If there's no grip available on the surface, you're going to go off the road. You need to keep the car within the limit of grip that is available that day on that particular surface.